John Dewey was born in 1859 and died in 1952. He was an American philosopher, teacher, and public thinker. He lived during a time of great change. Cities grew, factories became larger, schools reached more children. Dewey asked how people could learn, work together, and take part in a democracy. Dewey's ideas focused on experience, learning, problem-solving, and democracy. He believed that ideas should help people deal with real life. We learn when we act, see the results, and change what we do. For Dewey, thinking was not separate from life. Thinking was a tool for solving problems. This video uses AI-assisted images, narration voice, music, and editing. The historical images are educational illustrations. They are not real photographs or exact records of past events. Dewey was not a communication professor, but his ideas are very important to communication studies. He believed that people create meaning together. A private experience can become shared knowledge when it is expressed, heard, and discussed. Communication helps people understand the world they share. Dewey did not think experience happened only inside the mind. Experience grows through contact with people and the world. We act, something happens. Then we think about the result. Communication helps us compare our experience with the experiences of others. This can change what we understand. An experience does not become public by itself. Someone must describe it. Other people must listen and respond. A worker may notice dirty water. A neighbor may see sick animals. A reporter may find more facts. Through communication, separate experiences can become one public problem. Communication is sometimes described as sending a message from one person to another. Dewey's view was wider. People do not only receive messages, they ask questions, connect ideas, and add their own experience. Communication is a form of participation. People build meaning by taking part together. Dewey called careful problem-solving inquiry. Inquiry begins when a situation is confusing or harmful. People ask what happened. They collect evidence. They compare possible answers. Then they make a judgment. Good inquiry needs communication, because no single person can see every part of a problem. In his 1927 book, The Public and Its Problems, Dewey explained how a public is formed. One action can affect many people. At first, they may not know they share the same problem. A public begins to form when they discover the shared effects and talk about what to do. Modern society connected people across great distances, but connection did not always create understanding. A factory, bank, or government office could affect people far away. Dewey believed that a large society could become a real community only when people understood these links and discussed their shared problems. In Democracy and Education, published in 1916, Dewey said that education should prepare people for shared life. Students should not only memorize facts, they should ask questions, test ideas, and work with others. A classroom can teach the habits of communication that democracy needs. For Dewey, democracy was more than elections and laws. It was a way of living together. People needed chances to speak, listen, learn, and take part. They did not need to agree about everything, but they needed ways to study problems and make decisions together. Dewey's ideas also help us think about journalism. News should do more than report separate events. It should help people see causes, effects, and connections. Good journalism gives citizens useful facts and clear context. It helps them understand a problem before they make a judgment. Today, social media and AI can produce information very quickly, but more information does not always create understanding. Algorithms may show different people different parts of the world. Dewey would ask whether our tools help us check evidence, share experiences, and solve common problems together. John Dewey helps us see communication as a social action. Through communication, experience becomes shared meaning. Questions become inquiry. People facing common problems can become a public. For Dewey, communication does not simply happen inside democracy. Communication helps democratic life grow. Dewey showed how communication can help people understand common problems. In the next episode, we will meet Robert E. Park. He studied city life, newspapers, crowds, and the ways strangers become part of a shared social world.